Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original D&D adventure. To my left we have...
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
Last time on Sneak Attack, Sherwood and Greaek made their way up the Harris Pass in the Willow Peaks, high above the ruins of High Rock. After escaping Arlen Brampton's makeshift prison, the duo fled across a challenging rocky terrain before finding a narrow crevasse leading into the mountain. You're welcome, Brenna.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Brenna and Akio were reintroduced to Tegan Brightspire, leader of the resistance against Valisar's insurgents. What role would they play in this new chapter of Brandis' history? And would the four ever be reunited? Find out right now. How's it going, everybody?
Hey.
Good.
Good.
Feel good.
Feel good to be here.
Got some good vibes about this episode. I feel like it's going to go really well.
Well, that doomed us. Let's jump to Brenna and Akio, because if you all remember, Sherwood and Greaek are falling through a hole in the mountain right now, and Brenna and Akio are underground in the lair of the Resistance, formerly the hideout and headquarters of the Pineapple Gang.
Still funny.
They were just reintroduced to Tegan Brightspire after 35 years of time having passed, and now here you are. So if you recall, you guys were like having this conversation, meeting with them, and then you got interrupted, and so you are. He exits the room, and you exit Tegan's chambers along with him and his messenger, and you re-enter the central dome chamber of the underground resistance lair. All around you are several groups of people, all training for a specific purpose or function. In one section of the room, there's a group of fighters, wannabe fighters, really.
Right.
Many of them look like they've never even held a sword in their short lives. And another part of the cave is a group of scholars and tinkerers pouring through old books or weird-looking devices. Adjacent to them is an area separated by tents and drapes, and exiting that spot are three members of the Resistance, but they all are wearing armor that looks noticeably out of place. So you assume they're kind of maybe the military people, or someone with a little bit of combat experience, maybe preparing some strikes or attacks or reconnaissance or whatever. And you're snapped back to reality with the sound of orders being barked and Tegan rushing past you to meet a man being carried in by two other Resistance members. The injured man has a tourniquet around one eye and is missing the better portion of one of his legs.
Yikes.
So Tegan runs over to take a look, and what do the two of you do?
I'm just going to kind of sit back and take it all in, see if I recognize the person who was brought in.
Okay.
I'm going to follow Tegan.
Okay, so Tegan, in a hurried pace, kind of runs up and tries to investigate, just get some type of understanding as to the situation that happened. Akio, you see the guy being brought in, the injured one. He's a human male, and he's being carried under one arm by two other people. One of them is a half-elf male, and then another is a dwarf male. Brenna, as you're kind of up in the mix, getting a first-hand glimpse at kind of the carnage of what this dude just experienced, kind of pushing past you almost, you see a second familiar face emerge from the crowd and begin examining the battered human, and moving much slower than you're familiar with and requiring a walking stick to get around. Good old Uncle Linus.
Oh, snap.
Approaches the man, and he begins looking at him.
Thought he was dead.
Through a large glass monocle, and you can see kind of from the side this strange blue light kind of refract as it hits the edge of the glass.
What's the blue light? Where's that from?
So he pulls out this. It looks like a monocle.
Linus.
Yeah, Uncle Linus does. He pulls out this what appears to be a monocle, and when you're looking at it, you're looking at him kind of from the side, not directly on. And so you look at this device that he pulls out, and with the way the light hits it, on the edges, it looks like there's some blue refracting going on. So you get the idea that what he's using, what he's holding, isn't just a regular magnifying glass or something like that.
And he's using it to examine the guy who was brought in?
Yeah, you see him kind of like a wand, almost waving it over the person, holding it, looking through it, then moving it and repositioning it and looking through it again, almost like he's looking for something specific, or running a scan of some kind.
Who's standing by me?
No one you recognize. Tegan is up talking with the three returning warriors, and Uncle Linus is just attending to the very injured one.
Is there a random person standing next to me?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, random person. What is he doing? I ask the random person standing next to me.
So standing next to you is an elf of we'll say elderly years.
Okay.
Hard to tell because elves can look exactly the same for like 300 years.
Right.
But you can definitely tell that this one is old. And she's kind of standing there examining the situation. And when you speak up, she goes, "Well, who are you referring to? Old Linus there?"
Yeesh.
Well, I believe he's probably just examining him like always. He's looking for some artifacts or indication as to the weapons that were used to deal the damage. I'm sorry, who are you?
My name's Brenna. Brenna Bear.
Oh, lovely to meet you, Brenna. My name is Amber. Amber Hightower.
Hi, Amber Hightower. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
How long have you been here?
Oh, with the Resistance?
Yes.
Oh, about 3-4 months, maybe.
Okay. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Laurendale, much
Me
like
too.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I moved to Norwich, 250 years ago.
Oh, nice. How'd you get connected with the Resistance?
Well, I went into hiding after all the portals started opening back up, and it was during some scavenging in the forest, just looking for supplies or anything, that I came across some Resistance members, and they recruited me.
Nice. So what do you do?
Not much in my old age, I'm unfortunate to say. I do have some experience in tailoring, so I make a lot of the soldiers' armor or repair any leather or hide that they need repaired.
Interesting. Well,
It's not much, but I do my part.
yep, everybody's got to do their part.
She gives you like a Rosie the Riveter pose.
I like her
I can
already.
do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She can. That Amber Hightower, though.
Yeah,
she's got some pizzazz.
She's got her hair up in like a handkerchief, so looks just like her.
I want to be just like her when I grow up.
Give it a solid 700 years, you'll get there.
Perfect. That's what the true dream. Okay, well, I thank her, and then I just awkwardly stand there.
Okay. And she senses the awkwardness, but she kind of just like pretends. She looks over and says, "Oh, I haven't seen," and then she just kind of like evaporates, trying to get out of this awkward situation.
That's fair.
Akio, what are you up to?
I'm still sitting back.
You see Uncle
Taking
Linus
in
and
there.
you don't immediately react?
I'm curious about this my uncle thing. So I'm just because I remember seeing him the first time in his shop and things being real fishy with him. So even though like he's family to me and I like him, something still doesn't feel right. And so now that he's got this weird magical item, I'm still not 100% trustworthy of him.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. All of this is happening very quickly. Like, people are getting shuffled around. Obviously, this dude who got in with half of a missing leg and all this stuff. The situation is dire. So people are getting moved around. Orders are getting barked left and right. A whole team of like doctors and medics try and like swoop in and try and stop the bleeding and try and repair as much as they can for this guy. And so they immediately get like escorted into this kind of on the opposite side of the room. Where that like military tent was, there's like a medical tent on the opposite side, and so he gets like escorted in there and all that stuff. And about a minute or two after all that happens, Tegan leaves the tent, feeling like he's got enough information to actually like form a new plan or adjust whatever plan obviously went wrong.
Where's he going?
He goes over to talk with a few people hanging around like the military tent.
Yeah.
But he's still just out in the open, walking around.
So I'm going to wait for a natural pause in the conversation.
Okay, yeah. So from a distance, you can see that they're exchanging quick words. I mean, this isn't anything official or secretive because it's just right out in the open, and they're able to quickly relay whatever information they need. They kind of just like pat each other on the shoulder as like a keep up the good work or do what you can kind of thing.
Right.
And then he starts. He finishes up, turns, and kind of starts heading your direction.
Okay. And so I approach him and I say, Tegan, I know you're super busy, but I have 2 things I need from you.
Yes, of course. What is it I can do for you?
Well, as you know, the cute members of our group, the little ones, are missing.
She said cute.
Of course.
Anyway, they are missing, and I firmly believe that they're still alive. However, they have obviously no idea where we will be if they return to the spot that we were waiting for them. Is there any way that we can remedy that situation?
Well, as you can see, one of my few remaining search parties came back with only a quarter of the people that they went out with. We are a little understaffed and unable to really send out a large-scale search party or reconnaissance group right at the moment. I mean, you can certainly go out yourself and do whatever you would need to. I certainly won't stop you, and you're welcome back here at any time. I'm sure one of my men can give you more concrete directions than. And as he's saying this, he kind of he eyes Saturn, and it's obvious Saturn is walking the complete wrong direction. He's talking to himself. He has no idea what's going on. He just kind of looks at him and says, he can get you better directions than him, I'm sure. And just kind of laughs and says, but, you've done a lot for me, and I am eager to see what you can do for us now. So if you need any resources, I can see what I can spare.
Okay. Are you sending out, I know that you obviously are hurting in regards to people right now. Are you sending out anyone anytime soon as a search party?
Well, we do have a situation that is very time sensitive in nature. Mm-hmm. And that this returning group was trying to fulfill for me, but obviously failed. They were on a fact-finding mission, actually hoping to retrieve some very, very interesting intelligence from Valisar's army.
Okay.
And he kind of looks around at you, Akio, and he kind of motions for you to head towards him.
I head towards him.
Okay.
How dutiful.
So he says,
Yes.
You rang. He says, well, now that you mention it, and he kind of motions the two of you back into his quarters. I'm wondering if there's something you wouldn't be able to do for me.
That was actually the second thing I was going to offer our services.
You want some noodles?
That's a hard pass, but maybe once all this is settled down. I was telling your half-elf friend here that we have very limited amount of time before this window of opportunity we have is closing. I can't give you the full extent of all the information we have because you have been gone 35 years and we don't really know. I need to do my part to make sure that the resistance is taken care of.
That's fine.
You understand?
Yep.
I trust you, but for my own sanity.
Yep.
So, aboard a ship, one of Arlen Brampton's ships,
Ooh.
is an item that will soon be on its way to another island.
Do you know which island?
No. That is Plan B, is to find out where this item is
Find the
going.
destination.
Plan A is to
Bring the item back.
steal or destroy said item.
What's the item?
I cannot get into details on what it is.
So
but
you're going to send us blindly in there? Not knowing what it is?
I understand your
This is
hesitation.
a terrible idea. Are the sailors armored?
Are the sailor? Oh,
Do they wear armor?
My guess is that these sailors are not traditional, privateers. They are more than likely fallen angels, perhaps demigods.
Is this a magical item?
He kind of looks.
Is it your sister?
He looks
She's
around.
dead. Don't bring it up.
She is dead.
Gosh.
God, you're
Could
the
be her
worst kind of
remains.
person. No.
He looks around the room and he definitely wants to tell you, but he's there's hesitation because he doesn't want anything to go wrong with this operation.
Right.
I mean, you could always try and convince
I
him
would
to
like
divulge.
to use suggestion on him.
Persuasion.
No,
No, suggestion is a spell.
Oh, never mind.
You try and cast a spell on this guy?
I'd like to suggest that he be totally honest with us so that we can go into this mission knowing exactly what we're looking for and have the highest likelihood of success.
You don't want to try and just do a regular charisma without spending a spell first?
Yeah, I can persuade him
Okay.
for free.
No, if you want to do that, I will say, suggestion has the chance to get you pretty much all the information you want.
Okay, well then.
He has to fail a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, but then persuasion could be an alternative if you just want to try.
Yeah, no, let's
Start with
start with suggestion if that doesn't work.
persuasion plan.
Okay. He rolled a 5 on that wisdom saving throw. So, yes, he is suggested. Go ahead and word to me exactly like what you want.
All right. I suggested that you be totally honest with us so that we know exactly what we're getting ourselves into, because we want to have the highest likelihood of success on this mission. And I think from how we've helped you in the past, we've proven ourselves to be quite trustworthy.
True. We're your number ones.
He looks at you and he kind of nods his head slowly. He says, what you say makes a lot of sense. He says, I apologize for not being forthcoming. I should have just trusted you from the beginning. This item we're looking for is a very particular type of crystal that, when used, can sustain long-term several portals around the continent in designated spots already set up by Arlen and his men that will allow even more celestial beings to enter our world and potentially do to another island what is happening here in Norwich.
Oh, no. Has it been used before?
It can only be used... each crystal can only be used a designated number of times, so I don't believe this one has, but one like it was used to open the portals here in Norwich.
And you want us to either retrieve it or destroy it?
Yes, allowing it to actually reach its destination would be catastrophic.
How do you destroy a crystal of that power?
Well, I don't honestly know.
Great.
That's
cool.
what some of my men have been working on.
Oh, I eat it? Yeah, Sherwood says I have to eat it.
That's an option.
I vote for smash it with a hammer.
But our hammer is in a crevasse.
Yeah.
So he says, I have men working around the clock. You may have seen them poring through old books and magical devices, trying to come up with any answer that they can find to destroy this. But I don't have any answers right yet. I was hoping that maybe they would have a breakthrough soon. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we'll go to Plan B and find out where it's going. Or Plan A is still an option to just steal it rather than destroy it.
Right. Okay.
It's, as you can see from the 3 men that returned, it's not necessarily the safest mission. They didn't even get halfway to Bright Cove before they were spotted, and many of my men lost their lives in this process. So I can't promise you a safe return, but that is our most dire situation right now.
Would it just be us two?
Well, if your partners return, they can certainly go as well. How you choose to carry out this plan it would be your decision. Obviously, we would like to be consulted, but you've proven yourselves capable, and I feel like the 4 of you together could do quite a bit. But
when does the boat leave?
Well, we know that the boat is set to embark in 4 days' time, and by horse it will take at least a day and a half to get to Bright Cove. But I understand if this is too much to ask of you, but I will need a decision here in the next couple hours, because we do need to form another plan.
Okay.
We can't let that crystal get off the island without a fight. So,
well, Akio and I will talk. If we do decide to go, do you have horses we may borrow?
Yes, of course. We can get you pretty much anything you need to get you there as fast as possible.
Great, thank you.
We're gonna cut over to Greaek and Sherwood now.
How long have we been falling, Reed?
All day.
72 hours.
I took a nap.
Is it possible to sleep while falling? Like,
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, people
love
pass
it.
out too.
Why did I follow the gnome?
So, all right, Sherwood, you hit the water after falling in total darkness for several seconds. Immediately after landing, you feel a powerful current begin to whip you around the small basin you have landed in, throwing you to the outside. As you begin to crash and bounce off the wet stone wall, you hear the sound of dwarven screaming fill the cavern before yet another splash. Greaek, you two are immediately pulled to the outside of the swirling basin, and before you know it, are toppling end over end as you hurtle across the outside wall. So to set the scene, you're almost in like a giant bowl, and the bowl, like the water in the bowl, is spinning around like a cyclone.
We're in like a toilet that's flushing.
It's like spinning, but not actually like going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the water's constantly in like in a cyclone state, but you're not actually getting like sucked under anything. You're just getting like tossed around the outside wall. And so, Sherwood, as your hands like skim the surface of the wall as you get skipped across, you feel for a moment a gap in the stonework, and like much of the water is spilling out to the outside of this basin area. And as you're going past it, you can hear what appears to be water descending down another tunnel. So if you want to try and like grab that rock or the ledge before you go past it, you can try and make like a dexterity check and to hang on, or you can like keep going around.
Keep on going on the lazy river.
It's hardly lazy, but
Can I water walk?
of course you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Am I still swirling around the water? Or can I walk on top of it now?
You can just walk on top
I'm
of it.
chilling. All right. And I cast that also on Gray.
Oh,
Of course.
why did we come into the water hole?
It's fine.
Okay, so let me just skip this 6 pages I wrote. Cool. Sherwood, you have a much better vantage point on this situation now, and you can see pretty much the entire area. It's this bowl-shaped basin that's cycloning around. There's only one exit where some of the water is spilling out of this bowl, and it's like a water slide kind of, but it's all made of rock and stone. And that's that gap that you saw as you were spinning around.
Okay.
So you get the impression
That's the only way out?
You get the impression that that's really the only way out.
Is it like really dark in here?
Yeah, I mean, like it's subterranean, so it's dark, but you all have dark vision, so you can see well enough.
Looks like that's our only option.
Yeah, I'm thirsty, so I get a little bit of water.
Okay,
Because that's that fresh mountain water.
Natural spring water. Yeah.
I actually get some for myself. Put it in my little canteen. You could sell this.
All right. Well, we need to get out of here because our party members are probably still waiting for us in the trees.
All right.
You gonna go down the slide then?
Do you want to go down the slides?
Down the mountain.
All right, you first.
Water's got to go somewhere.
Sure.
All right.
You first.
Fine. And Greaek walks up to the edge, kind of looks down. Is it pretty steep?
I kick him.
You don't get that answer, Greg. You go tumbling down the rocky tunnel with water splashing all around you. Blind to any...
Did I lose my water walk?
Well, it's like the water here is so thin, there's not actually anything to walk. It's just like a total water slide right now.
Okay.
So Sherwood, you're just like standing on the top. You can do you go down eventually, or like how long do you wait?
Well, I know if he hits the bottom, or is that going to be?
I don't think you'd get that indication.
Okay, I'll follow right behind him after I
Okay.
kick him.
So the stone underneath you guys is smooth from years of water erosion, and after several seconds of descending, you can feel the stony slide begin to almost like split. So like the rock underneath you that you're actually sliding on kind of starts to like ripple and bump, and then you can tell that it forms 2 separate paths, one heading left and one heading right.
Just like Goonies?
Kind of. So in all of this confusion and the fact that you can't really communicate super well with each other right now,
Oh, no.
here's what I'm going to do. On the count of 3, I need you to both tell me if you want to go left or right. You can't confer. You just kind of need to make that decision.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you say it, not on 3. So 1, 2, 3, then you say it.
Okay.
You have to pick left
I
or right.
already got mine.
Okay. So
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Dang it! Dang it!
Yes.
Of course.
That's classic. Okay. So
I wasn't thinking that you would want to go separate from me. I figured right's the logical conclusion.
It's just whatever came into my brain at that last moment.
Okay.
I'm still undecided.
So,
He's committed, but he's not sure.
okay. So
Which one of us is dead now, Reed?
well, we'll get to that.
One's a shark's mouth.
So we'll start with Greaek down the right path, and by say right as in directional, not correct.
He's still yelling, "No!"
And your path your path seems to continue more or less in a straight line once it's diverged. However, every few seconds, there's a sudden and steep drop that like smashes you into some what you feel like are strategically placed rocks underneath you. So there's like the slide continues for a bit, and then there's just like a 10-foot drop.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and then it continues in like another 10-foot.
But it's
drop.
like it's not so steep that I'm like injuring myself, right?
There's potential for injuring. Right?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what do I got to do, Reed?
well, the first one is unavoidable because you don't know it's coming.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll some damage real quick.
Oregon Trail.
Ooh boy, you did cast something on yourself, didn't you?
I did. I cast.
Blade Ward.
Yes, I did
Yeah.
cast, which protects me from bludgeoning damage.
This would be bludgeoning damage. I rolled 10, so
Okay. So I just take 5.
yeah, you're protected from this bludgeoning damage. I rolled
for a fall.
Yeah,
Moosh.
and
The slide don't play.
so now you have the option because you kind of are anticipating it. You're like, oh, this could get rough. On the next fall, you can make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can like position yourself in a way that doesn't actually injure you on the fall.
Okay.
So
I'll take the chance.
okay,
How many of these do I got coming up? Is this the last one, Reed? Or
You
is
don't
there-
know.
All right. For this one, I'll do the dexterity save.
okay.
6. Reed.
Unfortunately, that is an unsuccessful save. So you're going to take the full. Oh, just 1 on this one.
1 damage?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm good.
and then there is a third and final
Okay.
attempt.
Can I try and like summon my hammer above my head and like have it like lock so that I'm just hanging with it like is the tunnel
it's
small
not,
enough?
It's not an enclosed tunnel. This is more of like a slide in open air.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
All right. Then do I need a blade ward again?
I'll say that you can after like taking damage that second time.
Okay.
So you can cast it again on yourself because there's several seconds before the next drop.
I will do that.
All right, you take 1 damage because
Okay.
I rolled 2.
Okay.
So, and so the first one really got to you, but you were able to correct your path and kind of figure out the best way to take those falls for the next 2. And you slide to the end of this rock formation before hitting a solid wall and coming to a rest. And below you, water pours through these tiny holes formed into the underside of the slide. And after like a split second of waiting, you hear the mechanics of a spring releasing.
Uh-oh.
And a panel opens up underneath you, causing you to fall down several feet into a large brass bowl.
It's a trap?
It seems like it was set up to catch things, yes.
Soup bowl.
Do I have any chance to like keep myself from getting locked in?
I'm going to say not in this instance.
Is this basically the whole trapdoor, the entire floor then or something? Or
It's a large, like, because the slide comes to an end, it hits a wall.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing there, and then there's a trapdoor underneath the slide that opens up.
I see. Okay,
So,
okay.
like, there's really nothing to grab onto.
All right, I'm in the metal bowl, I suppose.
Yeah. So as you finally have the chance to assess your surroundings after not getting tossed around and kicked down slides and all that stuff, your eyes adjust to the darkness, and you hear light shuffling across the loose rocky ground below.
I'm gonna ready my hammer.
Okay. Several feet scurrying. It sounds like more than just a small party. This seems like an actual large group of people.
Of like things like my size or bigger, or like things smaller than me. Do they sound like tiny pitter patters, or
do
like
not sound like this is enough to cause like gravel to shift and move around.
Okay,
so it
so-
seems like something.
Meat's back on the table.
Seems like something just small or medium sized at least.
Okay.
And now we're gonna shift back over to Sherwood's side of things. So Sherwood, after taking the left path, you feel some bumps and twists in the path as you begin to weave deeper into the mountain.
Just some bumps and twists, not like
I
damaging.
landed to a gold pile.
A few hard turns and unexpected drops later, and suddenly the slide disappears from out under you, and you are in a terrifying free fall.
Okay. I'm not terrified.
I'm calm.
Well, you should
I'm
be,
not.
because,
You no longer fear death, too?
Are you a necromancer?
well, 5 seconds go by, and you're still in the air. Mm-hmm. 10 seconds, and you're still in the air. Another 5 seconds for a total of 15, and you're still in the air, free falling. Then, suddenly, you smash into the water with a painful slap and begin sinking to the depths below. And you are going to have to roll me a dexterity saving throw to see how well you can land in this thing, because
It's a lot of fall damage.
It is a considerable amount of fall damage.
So this is whether or not he becomes like he dives
toothpick,
into it or he smashes it.
Yeah, it's just to see how you position your body to avoid taking like the impact force of hitting.
I just roll a 20.
Yeah, roll a 20 and then your dexterity saving throw, which
You
is
cut through it like a knife, or you belly flop.
10.
unfortunately that is not enough.
Oh no!
You're gonna take. Oh wait, you said 10?
Yeah.
I was looking at Greaek's DC. 10 was exactly what you needed. That's no lie. I did actually set this at 10. So yes, you exactly hit the DC required. So you can tell you're falling. You know very full well that you're probably going to land in a pool or something. If not, you're dead. So there's just you prepare yourself for the best possible chance of survival, and you go flat and stiff like a toothpick. So you hit the water clean. You're still going to take a little bit of damage, but not the 8d6 I had.
Yikes!
See ya.
Okay, this is actually not terrible. You take 11 damage from entering the water, and one of your legs is in a lot of pain.
Broken.
Not broken. He succeeded. I'm not going to give him a broken leg on a success. That'd be super mean of me. But you take 11 damage from hitting that water hard after a very long fall, and you sink to the bottom. But you're wearing the cloak. You're fine. You can breathe. But you're like super dazed and hazy. You're really out of it. But you eventually swim to the surface and make your way to the shallow banks nearby. And about 15 feet off the bank, you see a crudely assembled effigy of a humanoid creature with 4 arms, 1 eye, and covered in jewelry made of bones and shells.
Aw. Shells?
There are several small candles lit, scattered around the base, indicating that this place is not unoccupied. As you stand to your feet, your legs wobble under the weight, and as your eyes adjust to the darkness that surrounds you, you see dozens of sets of glowing eyes start to approach your position. We're going to pause there. Brenna and Akio, how you guys doing over there?
Maybe they're friendly.
Maybe.
Maybe they just want to help us.
Maybe.
Okay.
Like in Frozen, the little rock people.
Trolls?
Yeah.
You think they're trolls?
Yeah, those nice ones. In
Trolls
Frozen.
in D&D are very different, though.
They're the nice trolls.
The nice
the
ones
good
that want to
ones.
help you. And
You
have
can
magical
find them in the
powers.
monster manual under Trolls, Nice.
Yeah, where's the nice section of the D&D manual? Friendly creatures.
Well, you don't know their intentions. You don't even know what they are at the moment, but,
I think he's declaring.
well,
He's the DM now.
that's fine. I can play Sherwood easy.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm the DM now.
I'm the DM.
So what decision did you come to there, Brenna?
Are we?
Doing the mission?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can't disappoint our main man, Tegan.
No.
Kept him alive for a reason.
Keo might want that crystal for himself.
Oh. Did you say that out loud?
Nope.
I mean, I'm having some issues trusting you.
That's
But-
fine.
Probably not going to let you
Hey,
hold
who
it.
can you trust in this day and age, though?
Exactly.
Tegan.
You have to
That's
trust
true.
me.
I don't have to do anything.
So I need to know, though, as the DM, and maybe also as Tegan, if you intend to wait for your companions, or if you are going to do this solo mission.
Your cute companions.
Yeah, the cute little ones. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Do we wait for him?
I mean, they're not back by now. A lot of time has passed. I certainly don't want to count them for dead, but if we only have 4 days to pull this off, and it's going to take at least a day and a half to get there, I think we probably need to move.
Do you think it's safer to travel during the day or at night?
Maybe at night because of the patrols?
And it's dark. But you can't see in the dark.
I can't.
But you can, though.
But I can. Do you trust me?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, Tegan walks in, we'll say about an hour later.
what time of day is it right now?
We'll say it's just like approaching dusk.
Okay.
Perfect.
I just don't want to do this without them.
Perfect.
Akio, you
Don't fear
suck
death.
in combat.
That's how you finish people's sentences. Anytime they reference you or talk about you at all.
Yeah, I got to.
Okay.
He's saying it more and more lately.
That's his personal branding.
It is my personal brand, guys.
It's not you want the noodle or Akio's blazing
No,
noodles.
no, that was weak. That was weak branding.
Tested poorly.
Okay, but Akio, you suck at combat, and I'm just buff. I don't do
I like how he
anything.
scoffs.
You got that amulet now.
Yeah, we still don't know what the amulet
You're
does.
good to go.
I asked Tegan, "Hey, you recognize this?"
Cool. He just says it looks like a necklace. Where'd you get it?
Linus, we could ask Linus. Maybe Linus knows.
All right.
I tell him,
The
I
sole
got it.
reason I put Linus in this cave.
I got high five. Yeah. I got it from the Council of Races. You jealous?
I'm not familiar
You
with
want to go?
whatever race. No,
No,
you'd probably
don't. Stop.
This is a race you'd probably win. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not very athletic.
Dang straight, we'd win.
Because I no longer feared.
Don't know if I mentioned it or not.
Hey, by the way, did you know that Akio doesn't fear death anymore? It's a thing. Okay. Do you know where Linus is?
Yeah, he's probably working with the other scholars, like trying to figure out the solution.
Okay, we'll have an answer for you in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you for calling me in here to tell me you need 5
I
or
didn't call
10.
you in here. You just walked in.
And he turns around to his messenger, and his messenger like looks around all confused, like what? And then he just walks away.
You new messenger, man.
Probably we're doing the best with what I have. All right,
know.
this is a militia.
I mean, at least you're not employing Saturn as your messenger. That would probably go sour real quick.
At that point, you hear a bunch of plates and stuff getting knocked over, and you hear Saturn's voice going.
Okay, BRB.
Okay.
So we skedaddle over to Linus. Are you coming?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Saturn. That dude's probably dead by now. I don't know.
No, don't kill him.
Plates killed him.
No, the blood loss from getting shot by a crossbow killed him. No, he's fine. But Linus has got his back to you. He's kind of hunched over a table working on some stuff, and
I walk up to him first and very Arrested Development like go
Sorry.
behind him with both hands on his shoulders and go, "Hey, uncle."
Does a 15 hit your armor class?
You bet it does.
He smacks you in the face with his walking stick.
I let just a little tiny surge of shocking grasp go through my fingers.
Oh gosh, he's
Just a little.
old.
Just a little. It's a defense mechanism of mine. Not only is it an attack, but it's also a defense.
Okay, well, it reacts more like one of those trick handshake buzzers.
Yeah.
So it's more of a startle than actual pain.
Yep.
And so he turns around real quick, and it like his staff smacks you across the face. You take 1 damage.
He kills you.
It's like it dislodges the aneurysm in your brain, and you fall to the floor.
Decapitated.
Guys, I'm down again.
Turning point. This is where it turns around.
And he goes, huh? Who goes, huh? Akio?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Akio, my boy. I thought
You sound so old now.
he hits you again.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, you're
Fair.
gonna take some more damage. You take 2 damage. He's mad that you stuck up behind him. Now he's mad that you're being belligerent after 35 years. He says, "Of course I sound old. It's been quite a while since I've seen you. What are you doing here? I thought you were dead."
I no longer fear death, uncle.
You ran right into that one.
That was a
That was
set
all
and spike.
on you, Reed. All on you.
You need to get better.
I feel like Reed has this giant blind spot where Akio's concerned. Like the sleepy potions, like everything just.
I'm just here having a normal conversation.
It's T-ball over here.
Yeah.
Not even underhand pitch. Straight up T-ball.
He
Are my parents still
He
alive?
very badly wants to dismiss everything you're saying and just talk to Brenna, but he's going to continue.
Are my parents still alive?
I do not know. I have not heard from them in many years. Please tell me what on earth you're doing here.
It's a long story. But Brenna can tell you everything.
But that's my personal branding.
The sigh.
Yeah. Well, no one really believes our tale, so there's no point in telling you it. But long story short, we got this, and I hold up the amulet, and we need you to tell us what it does.
Very interesting. Where did you get this?
Well, remember that compass?
He's gonna have to make a history check. He's up there in the years.
Yeah.
Just barely. He goes, yes, the religious one.
Yes.
Yes.
So we went up in the wildlands, found
In the wildlands.
yeah, found a door. Just a door.
You found the Chronicum?
Yeah. Akio, you got a cool uncle.
I always thought that was a myth.
I mean, we didn't even know it existed, so
And we beat it.
yeah. And at the end, they gave us the choice between two things. I won't tell you what the other one is because I have a feeling you'd like it better.
Probably.
I liked it better. But against my better judgment, we chose this one.
This is interesting. That explains why you look exactly okay. He points at you, Akio. He says, "You and I need to have a very long talk later, but I've already been apprised by Tegan as to the potential of you guys fulfilling the mission. Is that correct?"
Yes.
Okay. Well,
But we don't have our other pair.
oh, they didn't make it.
I mean, they're here, but they're not here. You
Wait,
feel?
they left you?
Yeah.
Why on earth would you guys split up?
Because we're dumb, and we do that all the time.
He's forced to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
He says, well, let me see this. And he puts his hand out for the amulet.
I give it to him. Just don't break it.
I doubt I could even if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
And he's very feeble.
Okay.
And he lays it down very gingerly, and he takes that magnifying glass monocle looking thing, and he starts wiping it over the surface of the amulet, and only through the glass can you see certain runes and certain gems almost appear.
Yeah.
So he takes it away and there's just nothing there.
Yeah.
But he puts it over and you can see specific markings and stuff like that. He says, "Oh, well, it just seems like if you say these words, then apparently the amulet activates." And he kind of turns and he says, "Well, it says binds itself, but I don't know what that means."
Say the words, Brenna.
Hey, Linus, should I say the words?
I have a professional curiosity that would implore me to say yes.
Right
Say the
here, right
words.
now?
Yes.
Right here, right now.
Do it.
Shh.
Right now.
I'm not talking to you. Linus, right here, right now?
Where you
Akio,
choose to say them is your business, but again, I would very much like to see what this does.
Okay, tell me the words and I'll say them.
So you just kind of he lets you look through it, and it's
Okay.
this Elvish script.
Hey, I can read Elvish.
It is, yeah, you can read Elvish. And he says, as he's turning it, he just, under his breath, he says, why is it always in Elvish?
Because the elves are smart.
And he's just, he just kind of pushes the thought out of his mind. And so it's this beautifully eloquent Elvish phrase that, so as you're looking through the monocle, Brenna, you say these words, and there are three gaps, three little placeholders in this amulet.
Yeah.
And as you start to say it, one of those gaps lights up with a red light, and then as you keep going, the second gap lights up with a green light, and then the third gap, by the time you finish, lights up with a blue light. Mm-hmm. And then the lights stay constant, even when the monocle's not on it, so you can see it through the monocle, out not using the monocle. It's illuminated, and the runes are all illuminated around the outside of it as well, and that's it. Like nothing else happens. There's no explosion. The world doesn't end.
But what just happened?
He says, "Well, whatever power exists in this amulet seems to have been unlocked, or I don't know. It seems like its true purpose has been activated."
It bound something, right?
Well, it seems that the words you spoke were important to keep its activation long term. It doesn't appear to be expiring anytime soon.
Well, that's nice. That'd be good.
Maybe if you say the words again, it will disengage. This is all very new to me. I'm sorry.
I don't want to disengage it because I want to know what it's doing. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Are you reacting at all?
Nope.
You're just standing there?
Yep.
Great. Best partner ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we should go talk to Tegan again.
Yeah, we need to leave.
Thank you, Uncle Linus.
Well, thank you. He looks at you, Akio, and says, "It is good to see you and to know you are safe, but do be careful out there, my boy. I thought I had lost everyone, and during all this, so I don't want to lose you a second time, and you're acting very strangely. So
Retweet.
I'll be fine, Uncle. Thank you for your concern.
He no longer fears death.
I probably would have slapped him if he actually said it again." And okay, so yeah, are you wearing the amulet, or are you just holding it like?
Oh, I'm gonna wear it.
Okay.
But I have 2 amulets, just to be clear. Remember.
Yeah, so the way the way magical
2
amulets
chains.
work is
Yeah, that's my new name. Just kidding.
the way magical amulets work is you can only take the effect of one at a time. But
the
since
other one
the
isn't
other one
magical.
isn't magical, it's totally fine that you're wearing both.
Cool. Someday it will be.
Maybe. Okay, so you go and talk to Tegan.
Yep. Look, cool. Isn't this cool, Tegan? Right?
He looks at it and says, "Huh, well, that's new. I'm glad it's working?" ? He's not really sure.
I shrug.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Does this mean you're leaving?
Yes.
And he like it's like a weight just leaves his shoulders. He's very satisfied because he really had no backup.
Right.
There was no one who could go that he felt confident. But at the same time, he knows the gravity of the situation, and like you guys may not return. So,
This resistance is in a bad way.
well, I mean,
They usually are.
how does a group of mortals and humanoids fight against like
No, that's valid.
fallen
Yeah.
angels and stuff like that? Like what do you do? So he's very grateful, and he says, "All right, we'll waste no time. We're not waiting for the gnome and the what was his name?
Great.
Right.
Just bright spires forgetting his name.
I hope that if you come upon him, you'll give him some more grace, and maybe he'll be perhaps friendlier to you.
Or don't.
Or
It's fine.
I have been through much in the last 35 years, and
Why are
grace
people-
grace is something that is not in short supply for me anymore.
Okay.
I have been on the receiving end of grace that I did not deserve, and so I'm grateful to extend that same offer to someone else.
How do you feel about Saturn laying low in the bushes again, waiting for him?
At the spot he found you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can afford to put him out there.
He's breaking your plates, man.
He scoffs a little bit at the thought of anyone being disposable, but he says, I understand the urgency in your plight, but I will make that decision his own. If he does not wish to go back out, he does not have to.
Fine.
But we must at once get you equipped to ride towards Bright Cove.
Yeah.
Excellent. And so they go off and very quickly round up some supplies and materials for you, rations, stuff to eat and drink along the way, and take you to the surface in order to get you your mounts. And let's go back real quick
Here we go.
under the
Gotta
mountain.
fight. Just fight.
So we're gonna go to Sherwood first, and Sherwood. Out of the darkness, you see these dozens of eyes, illuminated eyes, making their way towards you. Mm-hmm. And when they finally emerge, you see what appear to be bipedal fish creatures.
Oh.
I just put the hood over my head and go, oh, wrong place, and I jump back into the water. And I sink under to the bottom.
Okay. They all just walk down the banks into the water, standing upright.
How far does it drop down into that thing?
Like 30 feet.
Okay. Do they follow me all the way down?
Yeah, they're very interested in you.
Okay. Well, we can have this conversation in the water, right?
They can, yeah.
Okay,
they can.
cool.
They can totally talk and breathe and do everything underwater. So,
Yeah. Let's do it here then.
one of them approaches very confused, like has a very puzzled look on his face, and says, "God? No. From God. You?" And he's asking a question.
Yes.
I just start laughing and under the water.
They don't like the fact that you're laughing, and three of them pull out like these little poorly made spears.
Oh, geez. And I just put my hand up and I just tell them to put their spears down.
Okay, they're a little. They're still hesitant, but they lower them.
And I tell them to come closer.
Okay, they slowly make their way towards you.
Okay.
I literally have no idea what's going to happen right now.
Same. Cool. So what are you doing?
So they have a fish face?
A fish face, they have arms and legs, but they're slimy and scaly like a fish, but they've got webbed hands and feet. But they're bipedal. They walk on two legs.
Okay.
And they have actually wear clothes and armor and stuff.
Oh, okay. I look at their face, and then I just make the same one with my face. So I'm like,
You make a fish face?
yeah. And then I just start laughing again.
One of them's going to stab you.
What?
He's going to try and stab you.
These guys don't have any sense of humor.
Okay, well, he only rolled a 10. Does that hit your AC?
No.
Okay, so one of them lunges forward with the spear and tries to stab you, and you just kind of push it out of the way. It just seems like nonsense to you. And a dozen more try surround you, and they're just going to try and overtake you.
I turn into a bear.
Underwater?
Yeah.
Does he still have the effects of the cloak?
No.
Oh, I don't?
You would
Then I
lose the
don't
effects of
wanna
the
do that.
cloak.
That would be silly.
Starts drowning as a bear.
I'm like, ugh!
You just eat them like a bear.
I kind of wish you did turn into a bear.
Well, if I could have underwater breathing, that would be sweet. But do I lose that effect with the cloak?
Yes. You can turn into a reef shark.
Holy sh! I can be a shark now? Oh yeah, I guess I can.
At level 4, and I'm gonna say that in your coastal endeavor, you would have come across one because you have to have seen the creature once that you were turning into. So I'll say you can turn into a reef shark if you want to.
They don't seem like... I don't want to just, do that. That'd be kind of jumping, though.
Just eat them all.
Yeah, they seem nice.
They tried talking to you.
I know.
You ruined it.
I did. I thought they were, little fun guys. But they're on a short little leash here.
Well, they're very scared right now. So
they surround me.
yeah,
yes.
they surround you.
Okay.
And that's that same guy. Before you do anything, he comes out. He says, "You come up sky, clouds."
Okay. And I give them a thumbs up and I just shoot up and jump out.
Oh, okay. They do the they do the exact.
They're
same.
faster than
yeah.
me. Okay.
No, they're not faster than you, but they'll follow you.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you shoot up to the surface and hop back on the banks.
And I take off my cloak and I kind of sit down at the edge with them.
Okay.
At that. I said, okay, what is this place?
They kind of look and are talking to each other in a language that seems really broken. You can only pick out words and pieces of what they're saying, but they're saying you get the what you're able to take away is tell, priest, prisoner. Again, they don't seem super threatening. They're more just inquisitive.
Yeah.
And then one of them stands up almost acting as on their behalf and says, "We find Umkan.
Oh.
You follow."
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And then they're gonna try and put restraints on you.
No, definitely not.
So
Like, how are they going to do that? Like, they're going to grab me?
there's a lot of them. Yes, they're gonna try and grab you.
He said dozens.
Now I turn into a bear.
Okay, so you turn into
And I'm going to maw all of them.
you turn into a bear, and at that moment, we'll say 2 dozen that are there. All 2 dozen fall to the ground and start like bowing and like doing the like I'm not worthy type of.
Standing like a bear with your arms out wide.
The bear god is here. Worship me.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, man.
So I really did actually want to get to your part, Greaek, but we were out of time. So
All right.
And you're just gonna get eaten.
it is a serving bowl. No, it's not. But maybe.
It's a salad
So
bowl.
it's a catch for fish or
There's
something.
vegetables
Something.
everywhere.
Thanks everyone for listening. I had a good time. This has been really difficult writing for 2 different groups.
Now
Doing
kind of
3
3.
different
Doing 2 different things. Yeah, now we have 3 different groups. Really glad I made that an option. But thanks everyone for listening. We have a Twitter account if you want to let us know what you thought. It's at Sneak Podcast. Super appreciate all of you that have written in and let us know what you think of the show. It really means the world that you guys would write in and take that time, and that you even listen to the show just means a lot. So super appreciate that. If you like the show, you can let us know by leaving a review on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever podcast service you use to listen to the show. Or you can email us, sneakattackpodcast@gmail.com if you want a longer form message and stuff like that. Get a lot of emails too. Super appreciate everyone writing in. Just really, really grateful and thankful that you guys would do that and let us know what you think. A couple shout outs to people who have hit us up on Twitter. Jen Stead, that's at Jenny M. Stead. Thanks so much for listening, writing in on Twitter. Super appreciate that. And then also, The Real Johnny F, that's at The Real Johnny F. He's in IT as well. He's an IT manager at some resort. So already got that connection. He likes our show and has written us a couple times. Thanks so much, Johnny F, for writing in and doing what you do. Also, huge thanks to our friends over at Battle Bards. They let us use a lot of really cool sound effects and music and stuff like that for the show. And so some of the stuff you heard in our episode today was from Battle Bards. If you're interested, you can go to battlebards.com, check out their stuff, use it in your campaign or anything you guys are working on. They're super, super awesome people, and thanks so much for letting us use your sound effects. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks again for listening. My name's Reed. I'm the host and DM for this original D&D podcast. Around the table, we got
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
Thanks, everybody.